Good evening. I am here. I am currently by myself. Twins is joining me shortly, but I wanted to start the show so that everybody could make their way in, so that when Twins gets here, we can get right into the conversation, which we're calling prior versus options. Can you tell the difference? And if you are new to the show, welcome to F Your Feelings, the show where we are here to change the conversation around Black relationships by, so we are going to play this clip. And as usual, Twins, I want your thoughts. And to those of you in the comment section, let me know your thoughts about this clip. Here we go.
If you're texting somebody, I don't care if it's a girlfriend or a boyfriend, if you're texting somebody and they take more than 24 hours to respond, let me tell you something. I spent the last month traveling around the country meeting some of the most successful people that literally built nothing into everything. People that actually believe time is money. The one thing I noticed from all these individuals I was around, the minute their phone rings, and it's not a spam call or anything like that, these people answered the phone. I was even so shocked. I'm like, you that is so busy, you always answer the phone. Why? One woman, I noticed her phone rang like 3 different occasions. She answered every single call. So I had to ask her, why do you answer every call? She was like, you don't know that time is the most important currency. How quickly you respond shows what you value. I was like, oh. So it's people that really have nothing to do that are taking 48 hours, 72 hours to respond to me. Block. End of conversation. If some of the richest people in the country still have the capability to answer quickly, you think it's you that's not doing anything that's going to take 72 hours to respond to me? Please.
Thank you, Mr. Please let me know if I continue to skip, because it might be these headphones and then I just have to take them off. So, am I good?
Yeah, so you're still skipping, but try take them off for a second and see what happens. The last time we used them, they were fine. So, but we'll see if it gives the same type of skip, little jump. So I think it's still happening. It may
It's
just
still
be your internet
happening.
connection, maybe possibly.
Damn it! It might be it. I'll let you talk. I'll figure it out. What
Yeah,
are your thoughts
but
on your
definitely.
clip?
Oh yeah, I'll speak on definitely put the headphones back in for sure, definitely. But now on the clip, um, she does have a valid point. When you're being intentional from with somebody, if that text comes to my phone, I'm like, "Hey, how are you?" It's a quick message. It's not like 72-hour response. So, what she's saying is very valid. If someone's playing with your time, don't be like, "Oh, maybe they're just busy, or maybe they're doing something." No, no, no. Trust me. If I'm waiting for a text for a certain lady and she texts me, I'm texting her. I don't care what. If I'm in a meeting, I got my phone to the side like this, talking to whoever like this. Like, hey, give me 1 second. I'm in a meeting right now. Like, I'm willing to risk my job just to have that conversation with the person I'm being intentional with. So I don't want to hear none of that bullcrap talking about, oh, I was in the meeting, I can't get to my phone. No, we make we make things happen for women that we want, or men. Well, for me, for women who I want. Run through walls, will do X, Y, Z. So I'm not going to sit here and play the game. She is very speaking the fact. She's putting that person a priority as far as she's talking to. If I'm not really feeling you or you're on my team, then yeah, I might pitch you on that. I'll get back to you whenever I get back to you if you're on the
Mm-hmm.
team. But if you're
Mm-hmm.
that one, oh, I'm responding immediately.
Okay, can you? Is this better, guys?
Well, we can still hear you, but it like speeds up real quick, but we can hear you.
Okay, so maybe if I speak slower and calmer this week. Well, I'm always calm, just slower. This will help. You said something that was critical, and I want to hear um, from the men in the chat. There's a difference between the woman who's on your team and the woman you care about and actually like. And that's how I've always looked at it, right? Like, I'm the same. way. Um, I prioritize people in my life that I care about. So I have been in a meeting and my phone has rung and it's my daughter and I'm speaking to my CEO and I've actually told her, and hold on one second, my daughter's calling, let me take this so I make sure it's not an emergency, right? Like with my CEO signing my paycheck, and I was like, hold on a second, I just want to make sure that nothing's going on. She was like, I get it, I'm a parent. So I apply the same logic to if there is a man I care about, if there's a man I like, if there's a man I want to show that I'm interested in, absolutely, I am responding immediately. And you said the other word, which is important. We're not playing games. A lot of this, I'm waiting. I'm going to look to see that you've done it, but I'm going to give it like an hour or two and tell you that I was busy or I was, I couldn't get time of sleeping. I was so engrossed. It's a game. It's this tug of war of let me. It's a lot of static. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to jump out. Twins is going to take over for a little bit. I'm going to jump out and I'm going to jump back in because this is an important conversation and I don't want to lose you guys. So I will be right back. Twins, you got it. I'll be back.
Okay, guys, he's gone now. I got the flow now. So this is how we're gonna do it tonight now. So we're gonna take over, right? We're gonna do it. Hey fellas, let's talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Don't mind me. So yes, yeah, it's kind of I don't want to say too much because I feel like she's going where I kind of have an idea of what she's about to say next. But I'm gonna give her a minute to jump back in here though. But yeah, I think we all been there as far as we trying to talk to someone and you being put on the back burner and hit you with the message, oh, I'm busy. She's not busy. Fellas, when she tell you and let you know what's going on, just roll with the punches. Don't let no one put you on the back burner talking about, oh, I fell asleep and it's 6 p.m. Just say you're busy. Just say can't talk at this moment. Just be real with me. Don't play these games talking about, oh, I was asleep and had a very long day. But when y'all was talking the other day, y'all was talking all day, all night. She was in the bathroom. She was using the bathroom. She was in the shower. I had a conversation with women of all types of times. So I don't want to hear none of that talking about, oh, I was busy. When she feeling you, you can feel it. You can actually feel it when she's feeling you. But when she's not, take the sign, keep it moving. So yeah. Let me see what the comments say here. I'm a little torn on one though. Now that's different. If you cut everyone off, that's different. I'll give you that one. And on top of that, you let them know in advance. We're talking about people who don't let you know they're putting anybody on pause, and they don't give the heads up. You just send them a text says, "Hey, how are you?" And you just waiting. I think one girl, I'll say good morning to. Like we had one good conversation. Then I sent her a message, and she never got back to me. I'm not that age. I'm not chasing nobody. Man. You don't get back to me. Hey, welcome back, lady.
Can you hear me better?
Oh, we can hear you. You hear me good. Keep going. Say something.
Oh my God. I was trying to watch you. And is this better? Hopefully I fixed it. I fixed my headset. Okay, amazing. Sorry, I wanted to catch up on the comments as well. But Mr. saying, and then when I don't answer or respond in 24 hours, like I said, I was going to do, they have a problem with it. Hold on. Okay, so Mr. saying, I'm a little torn on that one though, but me personally, I will take a 24-hour break where I won't respond to anyone, but I usually tell them ahead of time and then they try calling me anyway. Okay. And then and then when I don't respond in 24 hours, like I said I was going to do, then they have a problem with it. Listen, that is completely different because if I, for some reason, am taking a detox from people, because I think we all sometimes need it. You need to detox yourself from, again, this is why I'm going on my vacation. It's just like, I need a reset to be by myself and read a book and all of that stuff. So I think that is a lack of respect of your boundary, though. If I'm saying to you, hey, if I'm saying to twins, hey, twins, listen, I just need Saturday to detox. You're not gonna hear from me, but Sunday we're good. We're back on schedule, so forth and so on. So it isn't as if twins is texting me all day Saturday and he's seeing that I'm reading it and I'm just not responding. I told him Friday night that I was going to take Saturday for myself. So if twins starts calling me, I'm like, was I not speaking English? Like, I need 20, I need 24 hours. So I'd be looking at twin sideways to say, like, yo, sir, like, what are you doing? I actually respectfully asked you that I needed this time. But what I am not doing is I'm not going to not respond to a person I know I like just because I'm trying to be cool, or I'm trying to see who likes who, like those games of who likes who more. And if I respond too quick, isn't the kids are saying now thirsty. If you're responding too quick, you're thirsty. No, you're showing interest. Isn't that what even when we had pagers back in the day? Listen, I know street pharmaceutical engineers back in the day that when their pagers went off, they went to the payphone. Remember, we had to walk to the payphone, put in a quarter, and call their girlfriend. Okay, and that whole thing may have taken all of 2 to 3 minutes because they were always close to a payphone. So if the street pharmaceutical engineers on the block could walk to the payphone and put their quarter in, ain't no way in the world, unless you're a brain surgeon or in court or something, you're gonna tell me you were too busy to text me back. The fuck? What are you talking about? What are we talking about? Hold on. Okay, thank you guys. Everybody's saying much better. I love this. SB saying, I'm not always busy. There are times I enjoy my downtime where I don't speak to anyone. And again, that is completely understandable. But at the same time, again, that's different than just like, are you just not going to respond to somebody for 24 to 48 hours? I don't know. I'm going to tell you straight up, I feel a certain type of way. I'm gonna tell you, as much as this show's called Fuck Your Feelings, you guys know I clearly am sensitive. I'm a sensitive gangster. I have lots of feelings. And if I like you, I'm gonna feel a certain way. If I text you, I do a minimum of 2 texts before like I expect a response. So I'll text you and then I'll wait maybe an hour or two. And the text that you get after that hour or two is, you good? Are you okay? Because clearly something's wrong with you. Why you haven't responded to my text? And if I don't hear from you now for the rest of the day, I just assume you're telling me you don't give 2 shits about me. And so then I'm done. Petty, I know, but it is what it is. Twins?
No, I agree. I was kind of saying pretty much the same thing before was reconnecting or getting your internet together. That, yes, I mean, we're intentional for the people who we want and who we want to talk to. Just that simple.
And gentlemen, since you guys are super active today, I want you to help me help the ladies and help myself. Because again, I'm still out in these dating streets, hoping that husband number 2 is somewhere preparing for me to be his wife. But are there signs, are there clear-cut signs to a woman that she's an option and not a priority? Twins.
A clear sign?
Like you said, she's on the team, but she's not going to move up position. She's going to warm the bench. I'm a big sports fan, guys, big basketball fan. So she's going to warm the bench. She's going to be the 6th man, but she's never going to make it to the starting lineup or be the point guard. Like, she's just always going to be that good option, but never going to make it to the starting position.
So you should want to know what's the sign that She's a
That
team.
yeah, you're just gonna be on the team. Like you're just an option.
I mean, it's not really a sign. I mean, it's well. I'll just say this: that relationship will never progress. So wherever we're at, it will stay there. So, for example, if if you're the bench warmer or whatever, if I'm only hitting you around the evening or nighttime for you to come over, or I come over your spot, we do our thing. That's all. That's all. That's all it's ever going to be. That's it. I'm not going to text you throughout the day unless
Mm.
I'm setting a schedule up. Hey, what you doing tonight? Right? I'm setting my block and time for that time frame, but I don't talk to you about nothing else besides that time frame when we're gonna link up. That's it. If I don't say, "Hey, we doing tomorrow morning," or you want to go out to eat, if those conversations don't happen, it's never going to happen. And once again, like you said, beginning the show, or when I finally made it to the show, we men will do whatever you allow us to do. So if I can keep you in that same category and only reach you at that certain time frame and get what I want from you, and you get what you want at the same time, we're both good with it. That's all it would be. I will not progress it from there. I'm good with that. You fit perfect in my schedule during that time frame.
I love this. I'm going to respond to this. And oh, it's him. I'm going to put your comments up in a second. But if you want to join the show, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. So, oh, it's him has said, women on average don't care for men. They care for the resources that men can/may provide. And I would love to hear your thoughts on this because I have different thoughts on it. So, here's the thing about what you said, Twins. A lot of the time we waste our own time.
Explain.
I know what it's like to be courted. I know what it's like for a man to put on the full court press. Here I am with all of my like basketball terms tonight. But I know what it's like for a man to put on a full court press who
Okay.
wants to bring the relationship to the next level.
Okay.
And for those of you who are new here, I primarily date long distance. It's just how my life has ended up, right? And so for me, I know that guys have to jump through extra hoops because they're getting on planes, trains, automobiles, buses to be able to get to me or get me to them. And so because of those things, I'm also a quality time person, so I'm a phone. I love to talk on the phone, and since video call, I love a good video call. So I know guys who will be like, I don't love video calling, but for you, I'll do it. I don't really like talking on the phone. I'm more of a texter, but for you, I'll do it because I enjoy talking to you and we have great conversations, and that's great. If because I'm not, I mean, I'll text throughout the day because I'm an employed person, but by the time the nighttime comes and we've settled in, if you can't get on the phone with me, I'm kind of looking, if you can't make plans with me, uh, if you're only around when it's convenient for you, uh, like if you are exhibiting these types of behaviors, but I'm still sticking around, giving you time, affection, attention, and my patty woo-ha, a word we haven't used on the show in a while, and you're still getting my patty woo-ha, is that on me or isn't that on you? You're showing me I'm not a priority. You're displaying through your actions that I am an option, but because here's the thing that happens, a lot of us make men a priority who've only considered us an option
Mm.
because we want that man, because we desire that man, because that man makes sense in our life. And it actually goes to what Mr. Oh, it's him is saying, right? There are some women who will put up with a lot of things because of the fact that the men that they desire can provide them resources that they want. And so if you're going to sit around as a woman and wait 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years when you know you desired marriage and then be mad and say that man wasted my time? Respectfully, sister, I disagree. You wasted your own time, because I tell men very intentionally. It's him. I see you. I'm gonna join you. Make you join in a second. I tell men very clearly, I desire marriage again. I'm not looking for a lifetime commitment. I want marriage. I want dum and a legal paper. Okay, I want a wedding. I want the whole thing. We're stepping into the name of love because I have not canceled R. Kelly. Okay, like we are doing our thing. When guys say to me, that's not part of my plan, I say, thank you very much. And I keep it pushing. They've already told me what I desire, they don't desire. So why the hell am I sticking around thinking that I'm going to change their mind? I'm not going to change their mind. So a lot of the times I feel like men are giving us the blueprint to the fact that they're going to waste our time, but we're sticking around. Oh, it's him. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining. I'm actually going to put your comments up here because I'd love for you to dig a little bit deeper. The floor is yours.
Welcome, welcome.
Can you
Unmute.
hear us? Microphone check 1 2 1 2.
Give him
We'll
a
give you a
second.
second to unmute.
Women on average don't care for men, but they care about the resources.
Not 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 my co-host agreeing with this.
I mean, everyone plays a part. So, for example,
Everyone just play their part.
so once again, if it goes to what I said, if the lady, my bench warmer, is okay with me hearing up at 9 p.m. XYZ,
Not
I'm
9.
getting, I'm getting what I want from her. So I'm sure besides me dropping the deal, I'm pretty sure she getting something that she wants from me as well. It could
Not
be,
chopping off the D.
it could be companionship. It could be, hey, can you pay this bill for me? It could be, she, so we both provide each other a service that we both benefiting from.
I mean, I listen. I'm not going to. I'm not going to disagree that a man having more resources gets more from a woman. Oh, it's him. You're back. Is this better? Can you hear us? Are you good? God, please don't tell me Restream is giving issues tonight, because I really do want to hear your thoughts on this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Once Oh, it's him starts talking, I'll stop talking. So what was interesting is I was having a conversation with someone the other night about an alternative relationship type. Okay. So because you guys are always in my business, that's because I be telling my business. But I was talking about the concept of being in a throuple. And for those of you who do not know what a throuple is, it's basically a man who has 2 women. A throuple really only works if the women actually like women. Men stop getting with women who are bi for their men, but are not actually bi, because this scenario is never going to work for you. Anyways, that's an entirely different show. So I'm having this conversation with this person, and I'm saying, that type of relationship dynamic is not for a poor man. Thank you for shaking your head. And I was explaining to him why a man would absolutely need resources in that scenario. Because what you're doing is you're shattering the idea that every woman has, that she will have her Prince Charming and this one of the women, because there's always a primary woman in that type of dynamic, right? Because even in Neo's situation, and I think he's got 4 girlfriends, trust me, there's a pecking order. There's 1 through 4, right? And
Right.
so when you break a woman's bubble of the idea that she is going to end up with one man who's going to protect, provide, and so forth, she is not going to give up that ideal to get dick down and some Taco Bell. You understand me? Okay? We don't do Taco Bell over here. Okay? She wants to make sure she is going to be provided for. And if you can't provide the same life for both of them, so I'll give you an example. If we're going to a basketball game and there's just the two of us, and all you can do is bring me to the nosebleed section, first of all, no, then we clearly cannot add a third because you do not have the resources for one, much less to be adding a third. You know what we want? We want to be sitting as close to courtside as possible with our man, crossing our legs in our red bottom, or at least a Jimmy Choo or a Steve Madden shoes on. Give us something like we want a good life because you're asking me to give up the idea of a life that I wanted with a singular man to be in this situation. So yes, I am not going to sit here and act like women don't want protectors and providers. We do. We like it's hypergamy. Women have all we want better. We want a man who's going to give us a better life than we can give ourselves. Any woman who's saying that she doesn't want that is a straight, bold face liar because they end up on the other side of the internet talking about they had to give their man a $5,000 loan and how much they heard that. Let me tell you, you want to dry a woman's vagina up? Ask her for money.
That's true.
I'm
And
sorry, it's the truth.
respect at the same time too, because she's not gonna respect you as well. So yeah, same thing.
Now, asking her for your money is different. And let me tell you why it's your money. Because we live in a house together, you've paid all the bills, and I'm taking our money, which is the money I make, and I'm putting it into savings accounts and investments and all of those different things. So we have a rainy day fund. And Twins, as a primary provider, you know what that was like because the money coming into your household was your money. So technically, if you're asking your wife for money, you were actually asking her to go into the savings account she was monitoring for your money, which is our money, but it's not my money. It's not, you're not asking me for my money because vagina has dried up instantly. Oh, it's him. You're back. Please tell me this is working. Ah,
No.
it's Restream. I swear to God, we're gonna find another platform that's gonna work. But so again, oh, it's him isn't wrong, but we need to stop. I think for me, we need to stop thinking this as a bad thing because, quite frankly, fathers teach their daughters this. My father wasn't saying go find a man, pick him up off the street, dust him off, and take care of him until he can provide. He told one of my fiancés he wasn't ready to marry me because he didn't have enough resources. So he couldn't approve our union. Oh, it's him. I swear it's Restream. I'm gonna have to get back on StreamYard. We're gonna give it 2 seconds. I do see, oh, it's him. You were making comments here. So I'm happy. It's not you. Um, it's not you. I think it's actually Restream that is giving issues. He was apologizing for the technical difficulty. And I appreciate that oh, it's him says, I have great points. Said, I will try after Toshiba's great point. I appreciate that. Please let the ladies know that we're over here making good points because it's like they don't want to come over here, but it's fun over here. Like this side of the internet is great. We're having a great time over here. But to go back to my point, I think there's a lot of reframing that needs to happen around the idea that women want men with resources. What is the alternative?
There isn't. If we'll be technical with it, it really isn't.
Yeah, Mr. Sorry. Thank you, Mr. There is like I let him into the stream and then after that I think it's a mute. So, Owitson, please try again, because we definitely want to hear him. But thank you, twins. There isn't, and listen, and I think we have to stop thinking that resources necessarily means he needs to be a six-figure, seven-figure gentleman. The reality is, if you are a young lady whose experience has been limited in the world with respect to what you have experienced, and you've never left you're on the east coast, the east side, and you've never been to the west side, a man coming and introduce you to the west side, taking you to, I don't care if it's the park on the west side, an ice cream shop, taking you to a nice meal on the west side, that is showing you something beyond what you've seen. That requires him to spend some of his resources, and this man might make $40,000-$50,000 a year, but it's more than it is that young lady would have experienced on her own. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference that people
That's
need to
huge.
understand.
That's
Oh, I love it. You're here.
well, it's not him. It's me just testing it out.
Oh, it's you. Okay, so it isn't Restream. Okay, you're here, Mr. Mister. So let's talk. Do you have thoughts?
I didn't.
No.
I was literally just testing it, but I can
You
add
actually
to
have
it a
a
little bit,
comment.
I
You do
guess.
actually have a comment that I want to read here. Men grow up hearing the phrase, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, yet women are constantly trying to change a louse into a spouse. Talk about it for me. Talk about it, Mr. Mister. The floor is yours.
Well, that specifically refers to how women see a man. They know he ain't shit. They see he ain't shit. Yet they still try to get with him. And then when he shows that he ain't shit later on, now they're complaining about it. And not only complaining about it, they're saying all men are doing that. No, he showed you who he was in the beginning, and you just thought to yourself, "Oh, I can change him. I can make him start doing right." No, you can't. Stop it.
It's
That's
the
what that
Heavy,
means.
heavy on the stop it. Exclamation point, underline. Lady, listen, Mr. Mister, I am going to literally clip this and send this out this weekend, because I swear I can say this crap from the rooftop, and you know you've been with us from the beginning of this. People be out here calling me a pick me and all kinds of crap when I say exactly what the men say, because I listen to what men say. Ladies, we need to stop that nonsense. No man is going to change just because you want him to change. So what I used to find comical was those women on Kevin Samuels, who, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, who used to argue with him, who would say, yeah, I will get a man making $80,000 a year, but with my influence and my work and what we can do together, I know I can bring him up to the six figures. Girl, shut up. Maybe that man is happy with his 80,000 and that's where he wants to stay, because he doesn't want the responsibility of being a six-figure man, because he wants to be able to live his life and not have the stress. You are not going to magically say to him, oh yes, we're going to do this together, and you're becoming a six-figure man. You want him to be a six-figure man. He's happy where he is.
And she ain't never made six figures her damn self.
That part.
How's she gonna make him do it?
Twins, I saw it. Twins was ready. Jump in, Twins.
um, I kind of forgot what I was going to say. It was earlier in the conversation. Um, it's the fact that most women, not all, I don't speak in absolute, is that they see the potential in the guy. That's the problem. We have to stop with the whole potential thinking that you could know what he has potential to do this XYZ. If he's not that when you meet him, he'll not be that with you. If that makes sense.
I agree, but remember,
Yeah.
I've said on the show, remember one of the comments that I made is that when you are going to marry someone, you need to think about, if this person never changes, if this is who they are from now till the end, Am I okay with who that is? And there are a lot of women and men who go into these relationships say, because I'm in their life, they're going to evolve, they're going to step up. And that's not true. So if in my second marriage, wherever my husband is, I'm going to assume that I'm going to love him forever just at that place. If we happen to elevate and build and grow together, icing on the cake. But if I can't take him for where he is, wherever he is at that point, when I say I do, that is not the man for me. And that would be my advice for people getting into relationships. Like, stop with the I can change him, I can change her, I can do that, I can do that. Good luck. And especially at our big age, we're in our 40s. What do I think I'm changing some 46, 47-year-old man to all of a sudden be entrepreneurial and do all these things he didn't want to do in his 20s and 30s before he found himself a wife? Like,
hmm
comical.
And this is also something that I see that's a big difference between men and women in the dating world. Men, when we get with someone, she never changes. We hope she does exactly the things that she's doing to get us in the first place. We hope that just continues on forever. But women, it's the opposite. Like you said, they get with a guy and then they want to change him into something better than what he already is.
Another thing I'm going to clip, Mr. Bring it out there, because you are so right. I hear that a lot from men. Like, I'm marrying her who she is, and I hope that this is the woman I get forever. And we don't think about that part because women romanticize love. You're going to love me through all of my changes, whether those changes are beneficial to you or not. And again, as women, we do go through changes. I'm going through the change right now. I'm in perimenopause. But perimenopause doesn't mean that I stop going to the gym, start eating like crap, gain 80 pounds, become mean, stop taking care of it doesn't equate all of a sudden becoming an entirely different woman. It's just a few years of some shit that I have to go through. But I think because we romanticize love, it's like, it doesn't matter, honey, you're supposed to love me for who I am. And I don't think that's realistic. My husband doesn't want my husband doesn't want a Risa Tisa. Like, I know my future husband, and he wants me to look just like this or better. He does not want me to be a big back. And so I go to the gym and I unbig my back and I lift weights because I know my future husband is not looking for a big back. And so I do everything to make sure that my future husband does not end up with a big back. So if I become big back and he leaves me, that is on me because he did not sign up for a big back. I'm sorry. Maybe that's why women don't like me, but whatever, it is what it is. Sorry. I'm done now. Thank you, Mr. Mister, for joining. I see, it's him. Maybe you can try joining again, but it's him. I do see that you have a comment up here.
Yeah, try to join again. I'm gonna get out.
Awesome, and get your dating tip ready because we're gonna get to that soon.
Appreciate
See you later. So, it's him. Oh, I see here. Oops, that was me. Sorry, twins, that was me. Ignore me. I was trying to get a comment and got you out. So, Always Him says, I will guess for the majority of men, the only wanting resources mean that the women do not desire to literally be all that man needs her to be. So he will be great for the both of them. Ouch. Ouch. God bless you all. That's what I'm going to say. I could not live in a space where I needed to, or felt I needed to pick up the slack of my men in order to sustain a relationship. So if there are men who are feeling like that, and I know twins, you can speak to it if you've ever been in that situation when you felt like that. I feel for you because I know how I love. And Twins has been with me since the beginning of my journey starting this show. And you've heard my partner at the time speak about how I love him. And I could not imagine being with a man who is my protector and my provider, who feels that I lack in the areas that he needs. And I can't love him the way he wants to be loved. And that's, maybe I'm reading too much into this. Oh, it's him, but that's what I'm taking from that. But I love to hear your thoughts, twins.
So I based on the message saying that literary man needs to be, so the guy be great for both of them. So I'm taking as if he's saying that he accept his role with the woman at the where she's at, that she's not
Hmm.
getting better or do anything from there, right? So um I can only assume this. Hopefully he can clarify for me. I take it as cool. She's gonna be where she's at and not move from there. So that's good for me because now I could put her in that one spot and keep her there and enjoy all of that while I'm over here building over here on this good relationship that I do want over here. And so I'm living the best life right now because I
What
don't
if you've married her? What if you've married that woman?
what the one that is,
That one who was not really giving this woman here. Oh, it's him is here. So, oh, God, please tell me you can. Okay, unmute yourself. Hello.
Can you hear me?
can
Oh
hear you.
my God, yes, thank God. Okay, go
Okay,
ahead. Floor
I
is yours.
cannot hear you.
Oh,
Can you
twins,
hear?
talk.
Can you hear me? We can hear
I
you.
cannot hear you.
No, he can't hear us.
We can hear you, so feel free to just talk. Oh my God, yes, thank God. Okay, go ahead. Okay, now you clearly can
Okay,
hear me. We're so delayed.
I
Go
had to
ahead.
run to my, I got a time delay.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead. We
He's
can
delayed.
hear you, so feel free to just talk. It's so funny. It's so funny to hear my own voice. We're so delayed. Go ahead. It's so funny to hear my own voice. I don't like it.
Okay, so what I'm going to say is that even with this time delay, everything that you all are speaking on right now is tremendous, and I love that you're saying. So I'm going to address you specifically, Toshiba, in that when I made the statement that women only want our resources, they don't want us, is that with, oh my God,
Just
this is
turn
killing
the
me.
volume
So
down on the other
basically,
device.
what I'm trying to say is that what I have experienced, and I'm being personal, what I have experienced over the years is that women are definitely aware that when a man has what they want, they are going to make sure that that man feels wanted. But as soon as that man doesn't have what they want, they are going to leave him. And it is not me. It is not what I have experienced personally yet. What I will say is, I have seen this in my friends, I have seen this in coworkers, women, and I hate to use this word, drain them of all of their time, their resources, their wherewithal, their goodness. And then when they can't get what they want out of that man, they leave them. Now, to what Mr. Mister was saying. I think it's because more women than not, maybe this is just America and not in Canada or Jamaica or anywhere else in the world, but more women in America have grown up not being or receiving the benefit of a man being good, being present, being a provider in the real way that a provider is supposed to be a provider. So because they have lived their lives, oftentimes the third or fourth generation of women just surviving, when they encounter a man with resources, they only know how to extract those resources from that man.
Mm.
I mean, like, and it's not in a way of being evil or manipulative or conniving. It's literally like, oh, I'm hungry. You're the grocery store. You said I could come shop for free, so I'm gonna shop till my stomach bursts. And then when you don't have any more groceries, well, cool. I don't want to be around you because you're the grocery store that no longer has groceries.
Mm.
So we as men, and again, I go back to what you said, Toshiba. You are a woman that do not believe as such because you were raised up under a man who showed you what it was to be a proper provider, a proper protector, and you knew how not to abuse it, but how to honor that man, how to be present for that man as your father. And now, because you are searching for your lifelong partner in the way that you want a partner, you're going to ensure that any man that you encounter is going to understand. I'm not here to extract your resources. I'm here to show you that I honor the fact that you brought resources, and we are going to not just double, but triple, maybe even quadruple, because yes, I like that you got resources and I want you to keep having resources, but I'm going to make sure that you're the man to keep building resources. A lot of women just don't have that in them, right, wrong, or indifferent. They just don't have it in them. So, me being a man, black, in America, above the age of 40, have to be very, very, very careful not to fall victim to the
Mm.
woman that
Mm.
would only have the mindset that I'm a grocery store and she's hungry and she gonna eat till her belly bursts. And I'm gonna stop right there because all this time delay is killing me.
So
Thank y'all so much.
you're so very welcome. Twins, I would love for you to respond to that. And if you see Mr. Misters, I agree. Mr. Mister said that sounds like a parasite, a mosquito, actually. But twins.
Well, it's kind of hard to respond because I mean, he was very much stating facts. I,
Oh,
I can't disagree. Not that I want to disagree with anything he's saying, right? I mean, everything he's saying was spot on. He was clear and concise about what it is. Um, I don't have anything to add to that. But that I agree.
and that sincerely makes me sad, like genuinely, because I know how I love a black man. Like I love him in the most protective way that I want him to be able to be vulnerable and know that I am his safe space. There is nothing greater for, I'm telling you, as a woman, to know that my man creates a safe space for me, because the world is hard enough. Twins, both of you, we are both in corporate. We know that, like, the shit we got to just go through in corporate is a lot, much less just going out into the world. And I can only imagine, like, as a black man and a black man in America, what you guys have to deal with. And that saddens me that there is even this, that word victim, I don't know, just hit me, like, where men are feeling like they're victims to their woman in a relationship. That's sad, but at the same time, part of me says, I'm always going to ask this question. If a man chooses his wife, how did he end up in a situation that he chose a woman who was this parasite mosquito?
Because they don't start out that way. That's the kicker. They don't start out that way. Over time, they can evolve and become that parasite mosquito, right? My thing is, how does the man supposed to handle that with transitioning that woman back to being to her greatness where she was before when I first met her, when she
Mm,
was and when she was being the contributor to the family.
hmm
That's the problem that we have in America, that there's no accountability. You know what I'm saying? Like, what does it look like to get the other person to do what they did originally when I first met you? Not, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can I get you back to that part? And I don't want to hear about the, oh, you just have to pray on it all the time, kumbaya, and and just have faith
Pray
together.
on
It'll work. No, it doesn't work that way. You
it.
can do
Pray
all
on it.
you do all the counseling. If you cannot, I say this all the time. I'm blue in the face and I'm black, so it's kind of hard to turn blue. But but what I will say is that you cannot make somebody do something that they don't want to do.
Facts.
It's just that simple.
Facts. Facts. Like, fundamentally, here's the thing that I'm going to say. And for those of you who are new here, at the end of the show, we do dating tips. The twins and I are going to do a dating tip. Mr. usually also has one in the comments. So if you have a dating tip, feel free to put it up, and I will read it. But before I get to my dating tip, I think fundamentally, I think what is happening is, even at our big age, some of us are not nurturing relationships in the right environment. And I mean that we're not having the right conversations with the people that we are vetting to be in these relationships with, right? Listen, I know I have these. They were showing before the show. I know what I look like. But beyond this, right? Beyond all of this, my value isn't in this. My value is in whatever the man that wants me to be his wife has deemed valuable for him. And so, therefore, my thing has always been, when you get past this, within conversations, with my actions, with my words, with my mindsets, with all of those things, with my reactions to things that happen in our relationship, if you don't see those values that you're looking for within me, don't marry me. Don't propose to me. Don't be in a relationship with me. Say goodbye. And I understand, quite frankly, more than I think a lot of women do, that men don't want to hurt the woman's feeling that they care about. Like, I get that. I get that fundamentally. Dads doesn't, like, most dads don't want to. As a daddy's girl, I'm gonna tell you, the reason why I'm spoiled is I don't think my dad actually knew how to say no to me. I think it was a very difficult to say no to me, because I didn't give him a reason. I was a good kid. I was a good student. I was all of these things. And the idea of looking up at his baby girl and saying no just was not a thing. So I get it as his daddy's girl, that men are not equipped to necessarily hurt the woman they love. However, at the same time, for your own well-being within a relationship, within a marriage, you're going to have to, because if the woman isn't giving you those values but is giving you a feeling, and fuck your feelings, if you know that value isn't there, don't you just walk away? Oh, here we talking about the team. Mr. put up his dating tip, and it's got team in it, which is Twins' favorite thing to talk about. But I know, what are your final thoughts about that, Twins? Like, if the foundation is faulty, like, don't move the situation along, because again, we talk about it all the time. I control giving you sex. You control giving me a commitment.
I totally agree. If you're dating with somebody and I guess you want to move to the next level, right? And you're seeing that there's things that they're not doing, like you should stop right there until you're able to see those things that you desire or want from your partner. Do not go and do not go forward thinking like there's potential. Oh, I mean, I'm sure she can change, or I'm sure he can change. No, 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 no. When you People do not change once you put this ring on a finger. You put on a finger, they will not automatically change and be somebody different. Actually, they become worse. So if they already have very bad tendencies before you put the ring on it, when you put the ring on it, it amplifies. It gets worse because now it's like, "Huh, I got you now. What you gonna do? Where you gonna go?"
Mm,
So yeah, I totally
mm.
do not go with the potential of, oh man, I think they can do it. I'm sure they can. I know have patience. Nope. When people show you who they are, believe them.
Believe them. Amen to that. So we're going to go into our dating tips. I see Mr. Dating tip up there. I will get to that shortly. Twins, I think I went first last week. Over to you. What is your dating tip for the night?
Now let's go, Mister. Read his first, and I'll go next.
Okay. Let's read Mr. And that's because Twins is thinking of his. Okay, so Mr. dating tip for the night is if you're not making yourself valuable to his TEAM team, then he doesn't need you there. His team is his time, energy, attention, and his money. If you do not make it worth his while, don't bother. Drops mic. That is actually a good one. I love that acronym for team: time, energy, attention, and money. And that time is the most valuable resource we have. Time is the most, I say that to people all the time. There are two things that you can never get back: the words after you've said them and your time. So I love that. I'm actually going to kind of steal a little bit of that, and I will take my dating tip and give Twins some more time. So dating tip is, ladies, we all have the same 24 hours in the day. And if a man does not feel that within his 24 hours you're worthy of his time, energy, and attention, that man is clearly showing you that you are not a priority to him. And as my co host always likes to say, men will do what you allow them to do. So if you allow somebody to waste your time, that is on you, not on him. It is more important for you to value yourself than trying to show your value to a man who never intended to put you on his team as the number one draft pick. That is my dating tip, Twins.
I'm gonna go with the title, ladies, especially the ladies. Do not become his option. Become his priority. Now, what you need to do to become his priority, that's something you have to figure it out on your own.
Of
Because
course.
every man is different. Every man requires different things. Yes, we do require peace. We do require respect, and we do require sex, right? That's standard. But outside those things, you got to find out what that man needs for you to make you his priority. And he will show you by his actions about being his priority. He will make sure that your phone call can ring one time on his end. Hey, hello. Hey, what you doing? Oh man, I was asleep. I mean, I was here waiting. It was chill. He was knocked out. That's my phone ring. He woke up. Hey, man, what's up? Or you get a text message. He gonna text you back as soon as possible. Even if he can't text you, but hey, give me like 10 minutes. I'm wrapping up this meeting. He's letting you know, hey, I got your message. I can't respond, but I'm going to respond as soon as I get out this meeting. You got it. So his attentions will show you where you will be. If you're getting that late 24-hour response, or he texting you back or back hour later and all that, he's not into you. Or he could be still into you. He just got someone else that he's really into.
Mm.
Men will run through walls, and I mean brick walls too, for the woman who they want. Like Toshiba said, they'll take buses, they'll catch a train, they'll catch flights. Hell, ride share with who they want to see or be with. They'll figure it out. Man will make a way. If a man ain't willing to travel states for you, he don't want you. So that's the one benefit I'll say by Mr. Sheba when she have her long distance relationship, because you're gonna spend some money and time. So if a guy's willing to travel, fly you or fly up, that's definitely intentional. But I'll stop.
Thank you. I 1000% because my men need a passport. 'Cause I live in a whole different. We are not the 51st state. This is a whole different country. So listen, that facts on facts. But can I just say before we end tonight, twins, you gotten late, so I didn't get to comment on how fire your sweater is right now. Like how you were talking, I'm like, look at this fire. Like, okay, style it and profile it. I see you.
I mean, let's switch it up. You know what I'm saying?
I love it, the sweater. But thank you, everybody. Thank you for everybody who joined us. Thank you to everybody who's new. Oh, it's him. I saw an SB before. Thank you to everybody. We appreciate this. Again, please, as it says at the bottom, like, subscribe, and share. And if you are new here, I am also an author. I have 13 books on the market. Please search my name in Amazon, Toshiba Billings, and you will see all 13. I'm actually working on 14 and 15, which will be done by January. So please support your girl in all of her endeavors, and come back next week. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you can see when we go live every Thursday, and watch out for our short clips on the weekend. So thank you, everybody. We appreciate you. Go off and have an amazing week and an amazing weekend. Thank you, SP. Have a good night, everybody.